with you, baby. All night long, I wanna roll with you, lady. Feeling so strong, I wanna roll with you, baby. Rockin' and rollin' and rollin' around. Makes me love till you never stop. All right. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Let me get Instagram and TikTok up 1 second. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey, Instagram, Facebook. What up, y'all? All right. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, what up, y'all? Hey, hey. Hello. Hi. Hey, Andy. Hey, Boo. Hey, Lil Rose. Hey. Good morning. How y'all doing on this good Sunday? All right, let's get into this read. Welcome back to my channel. This is Adana, also known as the Afro Zen. And today I'm reading for the beautiful, handsome collective. Hello, collective. How you doing? Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers, flowers, flowers. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, okay? To book a private reading with me or to shop in my store, all that information is in my bio description. Couple of announcements before we get into this read. If you're wanting to tell your story or you feel comfortable to speak about your story on a public forum, I definitely started to push out all that information on my social media outlets. Just look for the podcast forum. And if you feel led to sign up for it, go ahead and insert all the information. I'll get back to you between 2 to 3 days. All right. Also, don't forget to grab this book here, Wisdom Beyond Wounds. It's a movement. Absolutely. Okay. Was created by me to help and assist the collective with your healing journey. All right. So if you're interested, definitely just type in the words here, Wisdom Beyond Wounds, and you will see it. Okay. Thank you so much for your immense support. Let's get into this read. Channel message here is they want smoke, but they lost the matches. I'm going to break this down from a psychological standpoint of things. Then I'm going to use my Oracle and Tarot cards and bring it back full circle for you. All right. So you have a group of individuals here. You rocking the boat, baby. I need for you to understand that. Yeah, you top dog in this MFA, and they don't like your top dog energy. They feel very intimidated by it, and they feel very disrespected by it. Okay. So they showed up ready for war, loud and dramatic, hungry for reaction. Okay. The only problem is they forgot the one thing that starts the fire, which is you. They want smoke, but they lost the matches. Keep in mind, collective. You were the ignition. Your emotion, attention, and reaction gave their chaos oxygen. Okay? Fire never belonged to them. It existed through access to you. Again, they want smoke, but they lost the matches. So none of this can go down without you. If that makes sense. And since they keep calling you to, to ignite this flame here, now that the fire has started, they can't put it out. Your presence turned their instability into just a spectacle, okay? Without you, it stays internal and collapse. When you disengaged, the system lost power. Conflict requires participation to stay alive. So they needed for you to ignite the fire, and they needed you to stay a part of the participation of everything. But sometimes that's just not how things work. Despite you're the one that is causing the fire. And when I say fire, meaning the truth, because that's what it is. Thank y'all for the gifts. You've started this fire because they kept wanting, they wanted the smoke, they wanted the smoke, they wanted the smoke. No problem. So when that big dog energy, which is you guys here, you finally set that truth ablaze. Now they don't have anything to extinguish it, if that makes sense. They confuse aggression with authority, forgetting authority only works when someone believes in it. You don't believe in their authority because they never had authority to begin with. They never had control to begin with. Whatever they thought or whatever they assumed it was not authority, clearly, because someone that is in, we'll say, a positive standpoint of things, when it comes to authority, they're not going to put anyone, or they're not going to drag others in a space where, you know, they lose themselves, okay? So they don't have no authority over anything, anyone, or them themselves, if that makes sense. So your silence did not weaken you. It removed the fuel source, okay? Wanting smoke after losing you exposes dependency. They never learned how to burn on their own. So again, because they keep calling for the smoke and they didn't have the matches, something happened or something clicked internally within yourself to let you know that, hey, okay, this is what they want. Let's do it. So you set it ablaze and you left it alone. Hey, don't call upon something that you're not ready for. And they damn sure were not ready for the truth. So at the core, this reveals the truth they avoid. They were never self-sustaining. They were reaction powered. They're only powered by your reaction, okay? Once you step back, the fire went ablaze, okay? So here's an example. A narcissistic family member tries to provoke you publicly, repeating old accusations, baiting reactions from you, hoping to reignite emotional chaos. You remain grounded, respond with clarity, or just didn't respond at all. And without your reaction, their performance stalled. So no spark, no blaze, just a person waving empty hands where fire used to be. But in this instance here, we're going to turn it in a different perspective here. They kept adding more fuel to this so-called home or foundation of space here, where they thought that they were going to be the one that was actually they're actually igniting this whole thing here. Yeah, they thought wrong. They thought wrong. Now that their whole foundation is set ablaze, or they can't put the fire out, now they trying to figure out how they can not only stay underneath the radar, but extinguish this fire that they weren't ready for. Let me start with my kippa, then I'm gonna start with after that I'm gonna start with the patty deck. Talk to me, Spirit, on this good Sunday. I'm hearing the roof is on. We don't need no water. Let that motherfucker burn. Mature man here. Something about a mature man that thinks because, and this is not for everybody. Please don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm speaking about specifically this nasty old man here is who I'm specifically speaking about. I want to make that very clear, okay? This nasty old man here thinks that because they are older in age, or they have a certain position in life, or a certain position within the community here, that everyone is supposed to follow suit in regards to what they say and what they do here. Has that been successful? Absolutely, for them. But when it comes to you here, this is not working. It's not working at all when it comes to this older person here, this mature man here. They're very immature at an age, if that makes sense here. And they can't stand the fact that you refuse to lay down or kind of get down. This could be a father figure, an uncle figure, a grandfather figure, a brother figure, a boss, a manager, supervisor, a co-worker, any type of an older, mature man that may have crossed paths with you. It could be a foster father, it could be a stepfather, a step parent. Take it how it resonates here, okay? But this mature man is not, we'll say, going for your insubordination. They're not going for the fact that you have your own mind. You do things on your own here, and they really feel some type of way about that. And no problem. So because they feel some type of way about that, they thought it would be best to lead a community behind them to do the dirty work for them. Okay, so they will say delegated task towards this community setting here, because the community setting is afraid of this person. You don't give two damns about this person, and this person knows that, and it really, really, really triggers them so ferociously, okay? They can't handle the fact that you talk back to them. They can't handle the fact that you speak up for yourself. They just don't like that. They come from an older space in time, or older, we'll say, era in time. Could be born in the 50s, or may have adopted a lot of negative perspectives from an older space in time, if that makes sense. So again, they could be born in the 50s, or they could be in their 50s, however it resonates, okay? Now, this mature man, the reason why the community is afraid of this mature man is because the community knows a lot of the mature man's secrets. And also, because the community knows the mature man's secrets, they realize that the mature man tend to find secrets from the community as well, too, and try to keep leverage or anchor them to be more submissive towards this mature man here. You know both the mature man's secrets and the community secrets. So you don't give a damn, or you don't give a flying fart about the community or the mature man here. Now, the community is very shocked at you standing up towards this mature man, because this mature man have exhibited or expressed, we'll say, examples of some really strong, maybe harsh words, or could be physical altercations, and that still didn't make you back down from this nasty miscreant of an older man. Specifically this person. I'm not speaking about everybody as a whole. I want to make that very clear. I'm specifically speaking about this nasty miscreant of an old man. This nasty old man that love to use their Netherlands or their third leg to have control over others. You don't give a damn about this person, whether you are a man or whether you are a woman. Take it how it resonates, okay? Again, the community is aware of this nasty old man's habits, and they were keeping the nasty old man's secrets here, because the nasty old man had secrets also on the community. That's why the community is afraid of them, or afraid of this man here, and you're not. So it's causing a tremendous change within the mature man here, because yet again, you're not bowing down, or you're not backing off this person. This person may have tried to change your life, or may have tried to do things to slow down your life when they realized that they did not have control over you here. So this person, again, is in a very deep-seated or rooted space of anger that people are aware of, but because it's so known publicly now, people are really scared that this person may blow their top, actually their head, or they may have some form of a heart attack here. That's how serious this is here, because all they know is anger. And I keep telling you guys, or I'll put it this way, I mentioned to you guys before that when someone exhibits anger in any type of way, shape, or form, it's because they're trying to utilize that tactic as a form of fear or control. But if you've been raised or grown up in a space where a person or this person has been angry for the for the most time of your life, and you graduated out of the household, and now you're in a work setting, or you're dealing with a ex-spouse or an ex-lover, or whatever the case may be, it became immune to you. You know why? Because you were so accustomed to it, or you grew immune to it, because this is what your perception was when you were growing up here, that when someone gets angry, it's like, okay, whatever. It didn't make you scared. It just made you very immune. And this is what this person hasn't realized, or maybe soon to realize here, that because they have been exhibiting nothing but angry tactics of trying to put you in fear of control here, it's not bothering you here. It's not doing anything to you. which is becoming a message of concern, not for you, for them. They keep trying to draw you out. They keep trying to light this match, but they couldn't light any match because you were the match. You were the fire. And spirit, God, Jesus, universe, Krishna, Buddha, however way you guys do your thing, divine energy, however way you do your thing here, will say, nudge you to do something different, whether it's walking away, ignoring this person, or speaking up. You're going to have to take that how it resonates, or probably doing all three. So we have bad health here. Okay, there are a lot of secrets surrounding this mature man. So let me switch over to this right now, to my petty deck. See, hidden agenda. The hidden agenda here surrounding, so the mature man is the ringleader of this whole thing here. They could be considered a patriarch within this community setting. They have established themselves to be a well-known patriarch within this family dynamic here, or the community setting here, which yet again give off an illusion that this person was very powerful. No, what made this person powerful is making the community afraid of them. That's what made this person, this mature man, so powerful, is by exhibiting rah, yah, rah, 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 rah. That's all they exhibited. That's all they exhibited here, okay? And with the community here, they saw that and they didn't want any smoke. You built different though. So you got to keep in mind, whatever your name is, Raul, RAULOCIM, this is a collective read. So as I mentioned to you before, not everything that I say to you is going to resonate. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you have a problem with not understanding that, then maybe you should not be here. Okay, let me repeat that. This is a collective read. Not everything that I mentioned to you is going to resonate. Take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm solely going on the channeling that I'm receiving from the divine. I am utilizing my intuition, and the cards are guiding me to get the answers that you guys are seeking. Again, this is a collective read, okay? Take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you. So let's move forward here. So as stated here, this mature man, okay, is in bad health. And the reason why they're in bad health here is because they can't get to you, or they can't touch you. So all they have left is just to be angry, or to like yell or scream at you, but you're nowhere to be found. And you know how this person acts here. So it's like, okay, whatever. It's like an angry old man. Man. Oh, this is so funny. Now, this angry old man could be married here in toxic family, as I mentioned. So take it how it resonates, okay? This is a part of a toxic family dynamic here, okay? So this angry old man could be married. They could be married to a man. They could be married to a woman, however it resonates. But this person here is married here. And the family dynamic has been keeping their secrets. Now, the secrets can't be kept anymore because this angry old man is keep trying to come towards you here. And you're the one that create the tower, if that makes sense. You created the tower with the truth here. Now they have a lot of anxiety here because now everybody see them for the filth that they are. That's not your fault. That's their fault. They kept barking up a tree that they didn't know what was up there. Just because you may see a tree in all of its fruition of things, just because you may see a tree that holds a lot of fruit, you don't know what type of fruit that tree has, if that makes sense. Looks can be very deceiving. You may think that fruit is very sweet to taste, right? Or very easy to pick, if that makes sense. And this old nasty old man here really thought that you were very easy to pick or easy to just kind of control here, and they thought wrong. Take it how it resonates. It could be a Sagittarius. So that person could be a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius dealing with them. Take it how it resonates here. But we do have STD and we have karma here. So this angry old man here is the head or head of household surrounding a toxic family. Again, it don't have to be like it don't have to be like your father figure. You could be working with someone that is a father figure, if that makes sense. So anywho, with this nasty old man here, mature man here, STD and karma is here. So they tend to, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he lay his hat was his home. And when he died, ain't that the Temptations? Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. Oh man, I know they can't stand when I come on this MF. Oh well. So this man was known as a rolling stone within the toxic family here. So because they were married here, we'll just say their significant other or their spouse was aware of their lustful behavior here. This man is also bisexual, but they're older in age. Ain't nothing wrong with if a person's bisexual. We don't give a damn. I really feel the collective don't give a damn what other people do. But this person gives a damn. Again, because they come from an old school way of thinking or an old school perception of things here, that if other people were aware that they were into, we'll say, lifestyles, different lifestyles here, that would not give them a good reputation, and everything they stay solely focused on reputation here. Could be an Aries, could be a narcissist. Take it how it resonates. So far we have Sagittarius and Aries. So strong fire sign, and I'm sure Leo's gonna pop up sometime because the way the fire sign's coming up. And again, they thought they wanted smoke, but they lost the matches. They wanted to match you up. They wanted to fight you, and it's not working. You don't fight, or at least you don't fight these type of battles. That's what you have: your spirit team, your ancestors, God, Jesus, universe, Krishna, Buddha, however way you guys do your thing. But you don't get your hands dirty because you don't have to. Okay, so strong fire sign here. People are finding out that this person's appetite, sexual appetite, is very voracious. It's very abundant. It's a lot. It's a lot. There's a lot of childhood trauma surrounding this as well too. So again, if you were a child and you lived amongst this nasty old man here, you were fully aware of what this nasty old man was into. That makes sense. And they're freaking out here. Oh, I thought I had freak out. They're freaking out here because of the sudden changes. Didn't I say Leo was going to come out? I told you, strong fire sign. Strong, strong, strong fire sign. You're afraid of a freak? Hear me and hear me well. A sexual freak that's destroying themselves, that's going out there and poking and prodding anything that they can, and you're afraid of this filth? This is filth. And yeah, I said it. This is nothing but pure filth that they wanted you to be afraid of. Child, please. They tried to bully you into becoming stuck. For what reason? Everyone is going to find out that this older male is bisexual. And that's really, really, really going to send them off the edge. Okay, who cares? They should have left you alone. That's simple. Strong fire sign. Imagine somebody want to harm you because they like the same sex, or because they bisexual, or whatever of a lifestyle that they're into. I think that's the most craziest thing ever. If you want to be in whoever you want to be into, you could be in whoever you want to be into. But because a person's telling the truth because of what they into, you must, you know what I mean? You must get hurt for that. You're not the one that's doing the activities. So why should you be hurt for something that you're not doing? If that makes sense, and make it make sense. So yeah, you were living with this person, or this person was living with you. So it could be a father figure, as mentioned, a grandfather, or uncle figure here. Taurus is here as well too. So strong fire sign and strong Taurus energy. Take it how it resonates. The Taurus could be a family member, another family member that were fully aware of the fire signs lifestyle, or take out, or flip it. The fire sign could have been aware of the Taurus lifestyle, or they were into it together. Tell me more about living together with this Taurus and fire sign. Okay, we have child and imprisonment here. Yep. Ooh, baby, the plot thickens. Let's talk about it. We have child and imprisonment here. Yeah, they're going to jail for interfering with a child, if you catch my drift. That's the family secret. That's why they be coming so hard at you. Like a pit bull in heat. This is what the secret is. That they've been inappropriately doing things. That's the family secret. Strong fire, Taurus energy. False person. We got to get them to shut up. We can't get them to da-da-da. And da-da-da. And rah-rah-rah. And that's the little chihuahua now. And that's causing a huge concern for them, not for you. We got despair here. That they in. This is something that they don't ever want to come out. But they keep coming after you. They keep trying to incite fear onto you. They keep trying to cause some form of trouble for you. No, this is not your troubles. This is not your battle, if that makes sense. They wanted war with you. But in order for the war to end, they needed you. If that makes sense, you were the one that needed to set all this ablaze. And you did, or soon will. That's why they in despair. Going back to my notes. They showed up ready for war. Loud, dramatic, because that's what they are. Hungry for a reaction. Only problem, they forgot the one thing that starts a fire. You, boo. You started and you ended it. That's why the community of CUNTs were afraid of this karmic daddy. This person stayed with an STD growing up. Always. They may have had some form of box of medication underneath a bed or in a drawer somewhere. Some form of a box. That's what I'm being shown. And there were a lot of different types of creams and medication. And that was more so for STDs that they kept getting here. And the family dynamic, not only the nuclear family were aware, but also the extended family dynamic were fully aware of this person's voracious appetite for lust. What else, Spirit? We have poverty here. They're going through a lot of poverty, or, see, more, here we go, mature woman in marriage. It could be a mother or mother and father, a aunt and uncle, a grandmom and granddad, however resonates. This mature woman may be older than the man, or the man is older than the woman, however it resonates. But either this mature woman was holding the secrets within the marriage, because back in the day, most people tend to, you don't speak about your marriage. You don't speak about the dirty laundry within a person's marriage. But now things have completely changed. A lot of us collectively, we're not going through that. We're not taking that, whether you are a man or a woman. Some of you guys, and most of you guys, may not even want to get married or get married again. And I completely understand. I do. But I strongly feel that they try to create a path for you to where you were being led down the same path as them. This is why, for some of you guys, you had issues within your connections, because the person that you were connected to wanted to be connected to this family dynamic so bad. So bad. They wanted them to see them as, I guess, a gift from God when it came to you. And even went as far, this mature woman and mature man even went as far as to grooming that ex to treat you in a certain way. That's why y'all was always arguing and fighting, because of this mature woman and this mature man. Because you knew the secrets. That's why. They thought that they can destroy you without you being aware of the secrets that you were aware about. Yes. What goes on in this home stays in this home. See, courtship is here. Your courtship was damaged or destroyed because of the secrets that you knew, not even held, that you knew surrounding this toxic family dynamic. And also, you are fully aware as to what the extended family dynamic is fully aware about too. You know. So they got this person within the courtship, whoever you were in, whoever you were committed to at the time within this courtship here, to go against you, because at the time, the person that you were dealing with or committed to at the time, they weren't aware of the toxic family dynamic. They were not. And they did everything possible just to be on their side, or to get on their good side or good graces here. So that way, if anything goes wrong within the connection, you know, if they have an issue with you, this is how it was set up. So that way, the person that you were dealing with at the time will have the backing, or they will have the permission from the toxic family dynamic here. So the person that you disconnected from don't even realize that they were being played like a fool, or they're being played like a fiddle, or they're being played like a piano, and they didn't even realize that then, but I'm sure they're realizing that now. All this to keep a secret that this person is a PDF. If you don't know what a PDF is, maybe somebody in the comments can help you with that. But this is what the secret is. This man is a PDF. That's what it is. We got adjudication here. You are the one that's going to bring justice. You are the one that's beholding the justice, because of your prayers, because of your connection to source or God, however it resonates for you, divine power. Your prayers were heard and granted, and you're seeing it play out. You're a strong prayer warrior. You're a strong manifester. It's something like on my face, but there's nothing on my face, if that makes sense. Weird. But you are a strong praying person or manifester here. And they tried everything possible to get you homeless. You may have been homeless at one point in time. The family dynamic did it with the help of the person that you were connected to at the time in regards to a love connection. Talk to me, spirit. Say sneaky. Yeah, they were very sneaky. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. They also realized that you were intuitive, or you had strong discernment, or psychic. Take it how it resonates. They knew that your discernment was very sound. For some of you guys, they tried to control you with, addiction of things. They put things in your food. They put things in your soap. They put things in your drinks. Some of you guys may have had an allergic reaction of the things that they were doing to you. You didn't even understand or realize why this was happening here. They needed to control the narrative that no one would ever figure out or realize that they were a PDF, but other people knew. That's the thing. No one was speaking up, though, because yet again, everyone was afraid of this toxic family dynamic. You not. You don't give two flying farts. You don't give a damn. And you not giving a damn is infuriating them. How dare you not care about our reputation? Why should you care about the filth of their reputation when they were the one that filthied their own reputation? Why? Make this make sense. Why should you honor someone that continuously, blatantly lied towards you, knowing for a fact you have 100% concrete proof in regards to what that person was doing? Why? So they started to project the things that they were actually doing onto you. Oh, the collective is this, and the collective is hot in the twat, and the collective sleeps around, and the collective can't be trusted, and the collective gonna take your money. You don't do any type of activity of any sort. That's just not your style. That ain't your stilo. And you don't have to take or steal anything from anyone because you are a go-getter. You're very independent, and you have been very independent since day one, where you can be successful on your own, clearly, because you're doing it now. And the evidence is very evident that you're doing it on your own. Again, they don't make sense. They don't make sense. Could be a Libra. Take it how it resonates. Could be a Libra within the family here that was using the immediate toxic family dynamic, because yet again, they were scared of them, but they both had secrets with one another. So the extended family consists of aunts and uncles and cousins and things of that nature here, and children were involved. That's why a lot of kids weren't allowed to be around you when you were younger, because of the extended family knowing the secret of the nuclear family. Does that make sense? So you can't be around, can't have friends, your cousins can't come over, you can't go over to the cousin's house here, is because they knew the voracious appetite of the nasty old man. That's what it is. That is the truth. That is the raw truth. Could be a Capricorn, however it resonates. Okay. Could be a Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. They could be a Capricorn. I think we're still in Capricorn season, I believe. Yeah, we just started Capricorn season. And also we have divorced here. So if this mother and father, aunt and uncle, grandmother, grandfather, divorce here, they're blaming you for that. You destroyed the family. You're the reason why the family's not together. No, the reason why the family is not together is because of this nasty old man, lustful behavior. And they can't handle the heat or the shine concerning this nasty old man's lustful behavior. This is not your fault. You're not doing any of this. That is nothing but a projection. They're trying to gaslight you. They're trying to make you feel bad for the fact that you are fully aware and truly aware that this nasty old man is a PDF. That's what it is. It say on the down low. That's what it is. Can one of my mods get Malcolm Williams out of here, please? Thank you on YouTube. Thank y'all. So because they don't know what to do here, you see what it says? See what it says here? Yeah. Thank you, Miss Mary. Yeah. This is what this is about. Yep. And they're impulsive. They have an itch that they just need to scratch. That's what they're trying to hide, but they can't hide it. A person that has a very lustful energy will not be able to hide their lustfulness. They won't. Trying to make you depressed, it's not working. Trying to make you afraid of them, it's not working. But what is working is that they will be in jail. Yeah. So years old cases and reports that were actually made are going to be dug up and put into the forefront here surrounding this person's voracious appetite, because they've been doing this for years. And this is the time where they're getting caught. 2026. 2025 was the year of the snake. And this snake thought it was a big badass. They thought it can throw its weight around and just slither around. And everybody, oh my God, it's a snake. No, you saw that snake and you cut that MF right at the head. You sure did. Yeah, you got an old grown man doubting themselves. Told you they got anger issues. They got a power and force that they never seen before. No one can ever break them down. The power lies within. Come on, y'all. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. You mighty morphin' Power Ranger. Come on, y'all. Bring out the Zords, y'all. Oh, man, baby. They is stressed out. Family is stressed out because they can no longer pretend. I think this is funny. It will always be funny to me because they isolated you to be by yourself. You figured out why they isolated you to be by yourself here. And they realized that you realized why they tried to isolate you here. And you was like, really? This is what this is? Like, so you're isolating the collective because of their, you know what I mean? Because of their lustful ways. And you're like, man, get the hell out of here. Who didn't know that in that kind of way? And not only their secrets coming out, the extended family secrets coming out too, because money was given to the extended family to stay quiet. That's the secret. I'm in tears. Oh, man. I'm hearing the Smurfs. Maybe you're watching Smurfs. Or maybe the Smurfs is your favorite thing. Yeah, they consider you a late bloomer here who they thought or assumed that they could deceive or deceive. They thought that they could deceive you, and they could not. some of y'all were, what's the word? Harmed physically a lot because of what you knew. And they controlled you by physically causing harm towards you because of what you knew. This person's very old school. Yeah, they very, very old school here. And if you don't follow their ideologies of their old school, it's like, I brought you in this world and I can take you out. And again, that's the most craziest thing I've ever heard. I brought you in this world, I can take you out. No, that would never happen. Yeah, you brought me in this world, collectively, generally speaking, but you ain't taking me out. I don't give a damn who it is. Yeah, it was a bad deal. The only thing that's going to be taken out is them, not us. They're the one that flipping in the wind like a goddamn tumbleweed, not us. We chilling. We don't have that type of mess going through our mind. We can sleep good at night. I know I can. I sleep good at night, my belly full. I'm in a very happy space, in a safe space. I'm thriving, I'm succeeding. I have no worries. Why would I have worries about what another person did? Y'all, please. Okay. I had me a good night's rest last night. Did y'all sleep well last night? What? Look, where there is smoke, there is fire. There's probably some truth to it, even if it hasn't been fully proven yet. Suspicious or negative activity. They kept bringing smoke to you. Yes, they did. They kept bringing it and pushing it and they thought that you were going to be suffocated by their smoke. No. Absolutely not. Yes, Papa was a Rolling Stone. There were multiple babies involved. Who knows how many siblings or other cousins or sibling cousins? Yeah, there could be sibling cousins, if that makes sense. A lot of secrets. Should have left well alone. But now, they don't. I mean, hey, we got root canal here. I've never had a root canal before. I'm going to read what it says. Strengthening foundations, going through the tough times to get to the good, fixing the root of the problem. Yeah, you were the solution to this problem. The root of the problem here is they thought that they could keep you quiet or make you run away. And it's like, no, for what? So you may come off as an innocent flower, but underneath that flower is serpent energy. That's why I keep saying the collective has a dark side too. Looks can be deceiving. I'm going to keep saying it. You don't know who walks with who. You don't. And they pulled up this lotus flower here, and they were very shocked by what was underneath this flower. If that makes sense. They were very shocked. They thought they can cut that lotus flower and use that for their own gain, advantage, and benefits here. And there was a snake that was underneath it, coiled underneath it, ready to attack it, to bite it, if that makes sense. Baby. What are we going to do with the collective? Not a goddamn thing. Karmic Daddy, you can't do anything, Karmic Daddy. I'm specifically speaking to you, Karmic Daddy. There's nothing that you can do about it, little dog, little player. You can't do nothing and you ain't going to do nothing. That's the beauty of all of this here. If you didn't want your secrets to be exposed, you should have left well alone. And the collective is that. Well, you should have left well alone. No matter how many other family members you're trying to bring up against the collective don't give a damn. The gossip that you're trying to bring forth towards the collective don't give a damn. Why don't the collective give a damn? Because we already experienced this. We already dealt with this. We've dealt with gossip. When I say we, collectively, generally speaking, we have dealt with gossip. That don't faze us. We've dealt with isolation. Most of us love isolation, so that didn't work either. All of the things that they thought was going to put you in a downward spiral, it did the complete opposite. And you're not a young child anymore. They still think or see or assume that you are a child or you are like a childlike state. No. They still think you're that 7, 8-year-old or 10-year-old or whatever, however. And you're not. You are a grown man or a grown woman here. Okay? Take that how that resonates. They can no longer freeload off of you. They cannot. Because freeloading off of you considered was surrounding gossip. And the collective, yeah. And the extended family, even though despite them fully aware as to what this nasty old man was doing here, they sat around and they listened to what they had to say. So they ain't no good either. The extended family, they ain't no good either because they knew. We have hot and cold. 1 minute, this person's like the Tasmanian devil. Then the next minute, they're just spiraling out of control. Next minute, then they're just coming down. And then they're just coming down. Who has time for this energy? You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. But I know what has time for that, though. Their heart, because their heart is not doing well at all. They have been angry the majority of their life that their life is in a destitute state. They may need heart surgery. And we all know stress is the number one, for heart disease. And they're leading themselves just down that path because of the secrets that they thought would never be exposed. This is why I keep saying, when they pre-transition out, and they will, that is the truth. Put the right information on the tombstone. Let me repeat that. Put the correct information on the tombstone. Here lies a PDF. Here lies a manipulator. Here lies an abuser. Here lies someone who could not keep control of their emotions. Put the right information on that headstone. Not no loving memory of. There's no loving memory surrounding any of these destitute individuals. That is the truth. They thought they were taking their lies to their final place. No, they're taking the truth and let them twirl and spin as they take their truth to their final place. Oh, that's so harsh to say. No, heifer, that's the truth. Do you want the truth? That's the truth. Cloak in disguise. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. Cloak in disguise. You don't have to cloak anything, and you don't have to disguise anything because there's nothing to cloak or disguise. They failed at that. Clearly. Passed over loved one that passed away has been helping you on a mission. They've been helping you, believe it or not. Their own family that already pre-transition out has been helping you to solve this. So much for, oh, we family, we got to stay together. But the family in the afterlife has been giving you the downloads. So what they going to do to the family that's in the afterlife? Harm them? Make it make sense. That energy is considered like an angel, a guardian angel, an ancestor, a protector. Because they knew. They knew what was going on. The matriarch or the patriarch that passed, the older elder person that passed, was fully aware. Now you understand why you keep getting dreams of that loved one that really loved you when they were here? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to clown around with Luna and Molly, a girl and her dolly, in the big comfy couch? And that's you, boo. You sitting on your big comfy couch. And you're just watching time just... You're just watching time just turn and change and shift. And the seasons keep going by. Spring, summer, fall, and winter. And every time the seasons shift, they shift downwardly. Leaky boundaries. Yeah, and it's coming from, you know where them leaky boundaries is coming from. Their lustful behavior. That is where it's coming from. Their lustful behavior. Because they can't keep their little willy or their little pickle or their little whatever you want to call it, their little stick in their pants. They don't know how to. Lots of children not being accounted for. Family dynamic, realizing that this nasty old man is laying with other people within the family dynamic and giving birth to kids. Why we ain't talking about that? So a sibling that you may have thought is a cousin is a sibling, or a sibling that you may have thought was take it how it resonates. What's that? Intimidation. Yeah, boo. Well. And they will be getting locked up for that. Because they played Russian roulette and they failed. Absolutely. AI, or is it I, states on TikTok, those that know did nothing are guilty. 100%. I agree with you. 100%. They playing Russian roulette with another person's womb in the family dynamic. And the nuclear family, which consists of a mother, father, siblings or so, were aware. And also the extended family were aware. And they just drunk the Kool-Aid and said nothing. They need to be held equally responsible as well, too. They do. They need to go to jail, too, for allowing this to happen and staying quiet. They do. The whole dynamic, the whole everything of that family, whatever you want to call it, is canceled. At the core, oh, I'll take this back. They confuse aggression with authority. So they're aggressive. Chirp, 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 yip, yip, yap, yap. If they come towards you with aggression, they think they have authority over you. You're right. Forgetting authority only works when someone believes in it. You don't believe in their authority because they never had any authority over you. You didn't give a damn. You may have all the scars to talk about it on your body. Every scar has a story on your body. With factual evidence. I never did that to the collective. Yes, they did. Why are they going so hard? I made a post on my other social media outlet. Let me go back and see what I said. If they're trying to silence you, it means your words are touching something real. Lies do not need suppression. Distortion does. Truth disrupts control, exposes fractures, and removes the comfort of denial. When your voice becomes a threat, it is confirmation that clarity, which is truth, has entered the room and something false, which is the lie, is losing its grip. What did I say wrong? Let me repeat it. If they're trying to silence you, it means your words are touching something real, truth, because that's what truth is. It's real. It's authentic. It's raw. It's in your face. What did I say wrong? What did you say wrong? And why can't you live a life of how you want to live a life without them trying to interfere or trying to silence you? They don't make sense. They don't make sense. One more time. They don't make sense, and they never will. A liar will never make sense. No matter how many times they try to spin it, they try to change it, they try to alter it, it will never make sense. And fighting with someone that is truly 100% nonsensical does nothing for you. Let them go. Let them do what they need to do. And you did. You did what you had to do, and they did what they had to do. Fair exchange ain't no robbery, and it never will be. Let me repeat that. Fair exchange ain't no robbery, and it never will be. Never. Strong earth, strong fire. And that's exactly what they did. They thought the earth was the foundation of things being protected, and they kept adding more fuel to the fire. You were the fire. You were. And you say, you know what? Let me set this thing up real quick. Whoosh. Oh, no, wait. No, we need some water. No, we need, well, no, wait, it's too much to handle. Then why add fuel to a fire that you cannot contain? Why? Why? So you separated yourself from them, as you should. Now they tough McGruff. Now a group of people are tough McGruff against you, and you by yourself. And that's what's making it even more worse. You by yourself. And they trying to figure out how you're doing it. Don't worry about it, karmic. Worry about why you're doing what you're doing. Why? Worry about karmic. Why you have a lustful energy attached to you. Worry about why you're impregnating other individuals within the family dynamic. Worry about that. Worry about why you passing along finances to the extended family to keep it quiet. Worry about that, karmic daddy. Don't worry about us. We good. You not though. Karmic Daddy is not good. Karmic Daddy thought that his whole plan was going to work. It didn't work for you. It worked for them, though. We got Virgo. You could be the Virgo. They could be the Virgo. We have Libra. You could be the Libra. They could be the Libra. Afternoon. Good afternoon. We have Aquarius. Cancer. Excuse me. Gemini. Oh, excuse me. Capricorn. Thank y'all for the gifts. Libra. Leo. Strong fire sign, strong earth sign. Take it how it resonates. If it resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're wanting your voice to be heard, I am creating a platform so that way your voice can be heard surrounding any type of, we'll say, occurrences surrounding injustices that you have endured surrounding anyone, however it resonates for you. So again, if you feel led to speak up, it is going to be on a platform. I want to make that very clear. You're more than welcome to sign up. The podcast is back and open. Wisdom Beyond Wounds. That's the name of the podcast, okay? Where we dive deeper into, parts that a lot of people don't think exist, or things that people don't think happens, or it's not real. Well, yeah, I'm changing that because these things happen way too many times and keep being swept underneath the rug, and that actually bothers me. It truly do. So we're changing that narrative. So sign up for the podcast, Wisdom Beyond Wounds. Look on all my social media outlets. It is on there. I'll be posting it more throughout the day and moving forward. And I'll get back to you guys. You will receive an email if everything looks good within the next 2 to 3 days. Give me a moment. It's just me doing everything. So just be patient, okay? And yeah, don't forget to grab the book, Wisdom Beyond Wounds. That book is ready, available for purchase on Amazon. And if you want to join us in the actual Facebook group, that's also called Wisdom Beyond Wounds. You are here to thrive. You are here to succeed. You are here to be happy. You are here to be healthy. You are here to do the goddamn thing, however way you see fit for yourselves. And you are not responsible for anybody else's actions in regards to how they want to live life. To hell with them. We don't give a damn about them. But we do give a damn about you. When I say we, collectively, generally speaking, we care about you. Okay? Love you guys. Take care. Go out there and be freaking great, because yet again, that's what you owe to yourself. Love you guys. Stay safe. Take care. Mwah. See you later.